WordPress is eating RAM sticks. Data center migrates to the cloud. Quite literally. These are just a couple of examples that I generated on my PC completely for free. I've used 1.2.1 state-of-the-art local AI video model. You can generate everything, no matter if you need some fancy animation, videos for bento grids for your website, abstract background, or bring old photos of your family to life. All of that locally, privately, without sending anything to the internet. The model that we're gonna use is 1.2.1 from Alibaba, but we won't use the official implementation because community already came out with various optimizations. 1.2GP project combines a lot of optimizations into one project, and that's what we're gonna use. But even after optimizations, you just cannot run this on any computer. 1.2.1 is actually two models, smaller model and a bigger model with 14 billion parameters. Bigger model has more knowledge, which means that motion will be more realistic, backgrounds will look more convincing, and it can be a lot more creative. To generate 480p videos with this smaller model, you need NVIDIA RTX with at least 6GB of VRAM and 24GB of RAM. So basically 6-year-old gaming GPU is enough. For 720p videos with higher quality model, you need at least 12GB of VRAM and it's recommended to have 32GB of RAM. But if you want to generate videos longer than 6 seconds and you still want to have good performance, you likely need 48GB of RAM. If your computer isn't good enough, you can rent GPU server. For example, on RunPod, you can get RTX 4000 Ada that will be perfect for this task. You can rent it for 2 hours, get a lot of videos and pay just 40 cents. My computer has RTX 4070 Super and 64GB of RAM. 3-second long 480p video with smaller model takes 1 minute to process. 6 seconds in 720p with bigger model takes half an hour. Bigger model is a lot more demanding because it needs to do more processing with more parameters, and also 2 times longer video means 2 times more processing. With beefier GPU like RTX 4090, it will be 2 times faster. It may look like very long time to get just one 6-second long video, but in context of video generation, this is completely amazing, and just for context, to generate such 6-second video with VO2, which is video model from Google, you would pay $3. So if you need to generate 20 videos, you can either pay $60 or generate them on your own computer while you sleep, while also protecting your privacy, doing it all for free. That's why this is a big deal, democratization of something that only big companies with own policies could do. So okay, let's get to the point, how to generate videos locally. On 1.2GP GitHub page, you will find how to install it via terminal, so you can do it on your server. After you are done installing, you can run it and you will get a web interface and you can generate videos in your browser. However, if you are doing that on your local computer, there is another even easier way to install it. Pinocchio.computer. This is like a Docker but with GUI and for AI applications. It takes care of dependencies, correct Python version, creating Conda environment, etc. Pinocchio has web browser integrated, so it works basically like installing in terminal. It's just integrated into one thing. You already know that there is 2 models, bigger and smaller, but you can also choose from 2 modes. And just when I was editing this video, new 3rd mode has arrived. Currently, we have text to video, image to video, and video to video. I didn't have much time to experiment with that last option, but it allows to stylize existing video. On Reddit, I already saw some interesting examples. Now you can make zero-budget CGI, but you can even add your logo or some object into that existing video with just a couple of clicks. So let's start with text to video. Let's say I want to have video with turtle that rides on skateboard on the beach. You can write exactly that, but if you want to have better results, here's a quick tip. Ask ChatGPT to enhance your prompt for use with text-to-video model. You'll see that this enhanced prompt is a lot more verbose. It contains a lot more information about the expected surroundings, movement and atmosphere. This is turtle that I was talking about. It looks nice, but as you can see, video isn't very smooth. It's because most video models, including 1.2.1, generate 16 frames per second to speed up processing, reduce the context size in order to have longer videos in same VRAM capacity. Bunch of content like anime or cartoons will look just fine, and the idea is that if you need smoother footage, you can interpolate frames. And the best part, you can do it here. Go into advanced mode, upsampling, and choose RiveX2. Let's also check another options in advanced mode. T-Cache massively speeds up processing of your videos by caching the computation steps, but because it's reusing some older computation, it affects the quality of the video. Basically, the faster you go, the more artifacts you will get. And I think the 1.75 and 2x options are the best sweet spot. You get nice uplift in performance, and you have just minimal quality penalty. In the Quality tab, you have two options. If you enable first one, I notice that movement in videos, especially with a human subject, is a lot more natural. The second one allows model to more closely adhere to your prompt, but if your prompt isn't right, it may produce worse result. You need to experiment with that. Your own imagination is the limit. I hope I will make you smile when you see your first video generated locally, and sure you will smile when old photos of you or your most loved ones become alive. That's all for today. Have a nice day.